Hello friends, how are you? Welcome to this video. Myself Virendra Kumar, and in this video I am going to discuss about the Hindu editorial, that is about the election commission's role in controlling the malpractices and how it is efficiently performing its role, and whether there is need to take strict actions or not about the violation of the model code of conduct by the political parties and their star campaigners. So let's start the video lecture. So friends, you can see that the editorial is about setting the bar for ECI, the Election Commission of India. The ECI is too important an institution to be left to its own devices. So the role of ECI during the conducting the elections and post elections is very important, and if this organization is becoming less active, less efficient in any way, then our democratic value is going to be compromised. So there is a need to not hampering any efficiency of the Election Commission of India by the government in power. So we'll see this by this editorial. The Election Commission of India asking the BJP and the Congress to desist from raising divisive issues in campaigning in the general election is a case of better late than never. So why it is being told that is Election Commission action is coming late regarding the issuing the instructions order when there is a violation of model code of conduct. So it is now in the recent past, the Election Commission of India has taken the action against these parties to instruct them not to violate the code of conduct, model code of conduct, and raising any voices regarding the divisive issues that separate, that provoke the communalism in the society. The ECI has in recent years disappointed the Indian electorate by its inability to be effective, impartial and prompt in its role as the watchdog of elections. So you know that Election Commission of India has very important role during the elections and related to the electoral systems. So since Election Commission has not appeared recent past that it is reluctant to take severe actions regarding any violation of the model code of conduct. That's why it is written. Now it has come out with some directives. So it is now better than late. Now, so its role is very important, and it should be impartial and prompt in its action, because it is assumed as a watchdog of the elections. This is partly a function of the mechanism of the appointment of the ECI's member, which is entirely a partisan decision of the executive. So here it is highlighted that in the recent past there was the appointment of the election commissions by the present government in power. So in some way or other, it appears or it is assumed, it is being assumed that the role or action or the teeth of the Election Commission of India is becoming somewhat less sharper, because the Election Commission of India, that is ECI, is reluctant in performing its action at some extent, because it has not taken the prompt action regarding any type of MCCs. So the CI has now written, but recently the CI has come out with the directives, instructions to the violators. That's why it is written with the in this editorial. The ECI has now written to BJP President JP Nada to ask star campaigners of the party to refrain from making statements which may divide the society. So the letter was written to the party president JP Nada and asking his star campaigners that not to speak in public which violate the model code of conduct and which may divide the society. Its letter follows his response on May 13 to a notice issued to him over a complaint against Prime Minister Narendra Modi's speech in Banswara, Rajasthan. So, actually, this is about the complaint regarding the Prime Minister's speech in the Banswara, Rajasthan. As it is quoted that Mr. Modi had referred to Muslims as infiltrators and people with more children. So actually the face of the Prime Minister is assumed very big in our nation, and it is not assumed that such a big personality should speak like this, and this really violates the principle of model code of conduct, and one's speech should not be religious. So Muslim as inflators and people with more children, it should not be spoken during the public speech, because it is going to violate the model code of conduct during the election time. The letter to Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge asks him to ensure that the party's star campaigner desist from making any statement which may cause tension between different castes and communities. So it is not only written to the BJP, it is also written to the Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge also, and stopping him not to speak his campaigners, star campaigners, not to do such type of any activity which may cause tension between different castes and communities, and because it is really going to create violence in the society, and it is not good. These rebukes from the CI to the parties come a day after it censored the former Calcutta High Court judge turned BJP candidate from Tamluk, West Bengal, Abhijit Gangopadhyay, for his remarks against Trinamool Chief Mamata Banerjee. So it is also come after the BJP candidate whom was before the High Court judge, and now has joined the BJP and campaigning for BJP, and has spoken against the Chief Minister of the West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, and his speech was to violate the model code of conduct in the recent past, in the last week. So it also it appears that now ECI has not it will not be silent, and it has come with out with his sharp action. So it is assumed only that ECI should be impartial and should action efficiently and without any delay. So Abhijit Gangopadhyay, by the action, he was stopped barred from campaigning for 24 hours. So that is the role of the CI, who can take action against the candidates and parties who violate the model code of conduct. Right? Earlier the ECI had acted against YSR CP Chief YS Jaggan Mohan Reddy, BRS Chief K Chandrasekhar Rao, Telangana Minister Konda Surekha, BJP leader Sobhak Karan Dalaje and Dilip Ghosh, and Congress leader Supriya Srinate and Tandeep Surajwala. So it is not like that Election Commission of India is silent and not taking prompt action, but it's because its action is come delayed, its action was not prompt, so it is assumed that there should not be delay in the action if someone is violating the model code of conduct. That's why it is being highlighted that now the Election Commission of India has come out and it is said that whether it is late, but it is better that it started playing the role promptly and efficiently. Complaints against UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath and Assam Chief Minister Himant Biswa Sarma last week for their alleged violation of the Model Code of Conduct are still pending. Overall, these measures might give an appearance of the partiality, but that is enough. That is not enough. No, now this action shows that ECI is being impartial in its action, but it is not only not enough that it just taking such type of action, that just stopping not to campaign, right? The ECI is assuming a false parity between legitimate debates on policy that impact various social groups differently and incitement of xenophobia for social polarization, right? So the MCC cannot be used to muffle political debates and disagreements. So MCC, Model Code of Violation, Model Code of Conduct is not only a tool that stop to muffle political debate and disagreements, which are and should be at the heart of the campaign. So actually the MCC is very important during the election, that should be there, that is there, and it is important in the center of the election time, and that's why it is very powerful tool to stop any candidates and political parties to not violate any kind of communalism or social hatred in the society, right? So that's why, and this implementation of this MCC is in the hand of the ECI, right? So ECI should not be in a idle mode. It should be prompt and should take action immediately if any type of violation. Misuse of power and creation of disharmony fall in different basket. Misuse of power and creation of disharmony are different. That is not the same thing. The integrity and the credibility of the CI is central to the legitimacy of the election. So it is already told that Election Commission of India is an independent organization, constitutional body, and its role is very important because the integrity and credibility is central to the legitimacy of election. And elections conducting, election management, all the controlling of the election or electoral system is performed by the ECI. So that's why ECI role becomes important. Reinforcing its independence should be a priority for all stakeholders in the Indian democracy. So here it is emphasized that executive wing of the constitution should not be in a position to hamper the role of ECI in any way, even by appointing its member as per his choice, her choice. The appointment should be impartial and should not be in a way that it is going to make the ECI less efficient. So that is very important. So that's why it is being emphasized that independency should be a priority for all type of stakeholders, whether the political party or we as a citizens in the Indian democracy, particularly political parties and the judiciary. The judiciary's role is also important, and that's why Supreme Court has taken the action at time to time if found any type of less action regarding anything that is not good for the society. The ECI is too important to be left to itself. So here the ECI action or ECI power should not be any way touched or making the less effective or its power should be as per the constitution have provided. So that's why it is highlighted here that ECI is an independent and organization, constitutional body, and should not be treated anyway by using a misuse of the power or something that it is going to be less efficient, because if CI becomes less efficient and it is being stopped by any back misuse of power, then our democratic value of the nation will be in trouble. So that's why this is being highlighted through this editorial. So friends, I hope that this explanation analysis of this editorial will be helpful for you. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and like the video, and share this video with your friends and colleagues. And if you are new to this channel and have not subscribed this Iyer channel, please subscribe this, because your subscription and like of the video motivate us for providing the better information with time. Thank you, friends.